If squats or lunges bother your knees, but you still want to build muscle in your lower body, today's workout is for you because this workout incorporates a ton of different lower body muscle building exercises, and the only equipment you need will be your dumbbells. We're going to focus on going heavy, and just to give you a reference, I'm going to go probably with my 20, 25, 30-pound weights, and I'm also going to add my ankle weights today. So if you have these, we're going to add these on after the warm-up. These are going to be a great little addition to what we've got going on. The structure for today, very simple. We have 4 total rounds. In each round, we're going to have 3 exercises repeated 2 times through, working for 40, rest 15 in between each exercise. After we complete that round, we'll get 30 seconds of rest. So let's go ahead and get into our warm-up so we can get this leg day started. We're going to start just bringing that heel up towards your bum and then switch. Now, if you love squats and lunges, this is still going to be a great workout to add into your training routine because we're going to mix it up a little bit and challenge ourselves in some new ways because we don't have those squats and lunges to build that muscle. Last one here, and then let's take it into a staggered stance. Good morning. So one leg forward. We're going to take it down, hinge it. Soft knee. Drive those hips back. Now let's go ahead and add a reach with the arms here. So extend through that spine and back. 2 more, and then we'll switch sides. Here's last one. Woo! So feeling that nice stretch here through the back of the legs. Other side, forward, just through the lower body. We'll do 1 more, and then we'll add the arms. Drive the bum back and reach. We're gonna add light weights next. 1 more here. I'm gonna use 10 pounds for my light weights for this. We're gonna do an RDL and then a kickstand RDL on each side. So grab your weights. You can do it without weights too. The main thing here is really think about starting to activate through that lower body. RDL first, roll those shoulders back. Keep the weights close. Pull and squeeze. Now we're gonna take it into a kickstand. So take 1 leg back, weight in that forward leg, hinge it. Pull and squeeze, back to RDL. Then we're gonna do the other side, kickstand RDL. Remember kickstand, this back leg just there for a little bit of balance, just as a kickstand would be. RDL. 1 more each side. So same thing, hinge it. Pull and squeeze. Feel those muscles start to warm up. This is a good time right here when we have just this light weight to really focus on that muscle. So when we do lift heavier, we know exactly what we're feeling so we can activate all those muscles we need. Last one, then we're gonna get into our workout. Remember, if you've got your ankle weights, you can add those on now. First round is going to be a Romanian deadlift, then a single leg Romanian deadlift, and then the other side. Remember, we're working 2 times through each of those exercises. Grab that heavy weight and let's do this. All right, getting that heavy weight, rolling those shoulders back, starting with really good form. Keep that core tight. Dumbbells stay nice and close to your legs. Weight is in the heels. We got 40 on. Here we go. Hinge it down. Nice and slow. Take your time. Hold it at the bottom. Feel those muscles tighten up through the hams and the glutes. Pull and squeeze. Think about sticking that chest out. Good, pull. Whew. A lot of your weight here is in the heels. So keep those knees back as well. Whew. Form's gonna be super important in leg day. So keep it strong here. Pull and squeeze. Whew. Last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. 1 more set. 1 more set like that. Adjust your weight if you need. We got 8. Let's grab it and get ready to go again. All right, here we go. RDL. Hinge it over. Back flat, core tight. Hold it low. Feel the stretch. Pull, squeeze. Say those words in your head. Pull, squeeze. And that goes right into the glutes and the hams. Exhale as you pull up. Remember, keep that chest open. Even think about sticking your chest out. Here we go. This is it. Hold it low. Pulling up. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now going into a single leg RDL. Now, if you need to add a little extra balance, keep it a kickstand. Keep that leg down just like we did in the warm-up. You can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. If you're using 1, You can do it in the opposite leg or the same. And here we go, or opposite hand, I should say. I'm gonna use 2, though. Hinge it only as far as you can. Pull and squeeze. Nice and slow. Focus on that balance. Keeping those hips square. Now, because we're working unilateral here, we're still gonna do 2 sets, but we're gonna work one side and then the other, and then come back to the other side and then the other. So we're gonna switch it over to that other side next, but still get our 2 sets in. Oh my word, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. Oh, you can feel it. We're gonna switch it over. So other side, try to keep both sides even with your weight, just to make sure we're working everything evenly. And here we go. Keep those weights close, control it down. Now this is not about how high you can lift your leg. It's about feeling that stretch, keeping that form. And this is a really good exercise to actually help build stabilizer muscles in your feet, in your ankles, and around your knees. Also really good for core strength. Because sometimes the reason our knees hurt when we're doing squats or lunges is because we don't have proper form, or because those stabilizer muscles are not quite as strong. Last one, and we switch it over. 2, 1. Oh, all right. Trying to get that last rep in, it's just a little shaky. Whew. All right, other side, 40 seconds, let's go. But that is something to keep in mind, that your knees could hurt when you're doing squats or lunges for a number of reasons. It could be arthritis, and it's something you're like, I'm just not gonna be able to do these. And that is, or you're coming back from an injury, and that's totally understandable. But do make sure, if you don't have anything like that, just dig a little bit deeper, make sure your form is good, make sure you've got your weight balanced where it should be when you're doing a squat or a lunge. And then always add this workout, because this workout is purposed as well to help build those same muscles. So if you can get back to squats and lunges, you'll be able to do that. Last one. All right, other side. Roll those shoulders back. Another reason could be tight ankles or muscles in your glutes, quads, or thighs as to why those are bothering your knees. Here we go. Pull and squeeze. This is the last exercise in this round. We're gonna move to round 2. After this, we get 30 seconds to rest. Ooh, this one is tough. Remember, you can always keep it as a kickstand if you need. Pull and squeeze. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're gonna bring it down to the mat now. We have got a glute bridge series. With our glute bridge, we're gonna do regular glute bridge with both feet down. Then we're gonna do a single leg or a kickstand glute bridge. 10 seconds out, you can use 1 dumbbell across your hips or 2. I'm gonna use 2 for the glute bridge. Then I'm gonna use 1 when we go to single leg. So grabbing those weights, here we go. Push through the heels, 40 on. 2 sets here of glute bridge, squeeze. Don't hold it long at the bottom. Push and squeeze. Woo. Good, hold it at the top for a second. Make sure you really feel that contraction to work through the glutes. Last one. Hold it up here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo, breathe. Quick break. We go right back into our glute bridge. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. squeeze. Whew. Not only is this one good for the lower body, but it's also good for our core. So getting a little double whammy here with the glute bridge, and you're gonna find that big time when we go into single leg and kickstand next. Super good for the core. All right, we're gonna hold this one up at the top, so hold it with me. Here we go, hold it. 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on. So kickstand, if you're gonna do the kickstand option, take that leg out a little bit. Remember, just use it for a bit of balance. Single leg, you can cross it over, you can take it up, whichever option works for you. So you got some variation here. Whew. All right, here we go. Same tempo, nice and slow up, squeeze it, hold it, not holding long at the bottom, just right back up. Wow, this is burning out through the glutes. Whew. So same structure on this one, we're gonna work one side and then the other and go back to the other side, so we hit 2 sets for each. And we're almost there for this one. I'm gonna have you come with me as we hold at the top, bring it down. Ready, right back up. We're gonna hold it for 3. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Wow. Okay, switch it over to the other side. Try to take the same variation. If you did a kickstand, keep it like that. If you crossed it over, do it like that. Or if you're up, so just again, so we can keep each side even. And here we go. Lift and squeeze. So these first 2 rounds are really focused on this heavier weight to help us build that muscle. And then we're gonna take these final 2 rounds after this round, not working with quite as heavy weight or even more body weight, but we're really gonna work deep into those muscles. So hitting the lower body from a ton of different angles today, working everything from building muscle even to those smaller stabilizer muscles that we're hitting. So this really has a ton of goodness in this little workout here. Last one, hold it with me for 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Switch it over to the other side. Right back to the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 40 on. Last time on this side. Squeeze it up. And I really love to just share all the info with you during our workouts so that I just feel like when you have the knowledge of why you're doing something, or just in a broad sense of why strength training, why this exercise, you can give it a little bit more oomph. It's easier to push harder when you know why you're doing it, what the purpose is. So that's why I just want to share that with you as we go. Here we go. Let's hold it up for 3. Last time here for 3, 2, 1. Other side. Whew. Oh my, 10 seconds. Oh, the legs are shaking. All right, 40 seconds here. Let's do it. Nice and slow, squeeze up and down. Exhale as you're working through those muscles. So as you're up and everything's nice and tight here through the glutes and the hams, exhale. Whew. Almost there. We got our last 3 count to hold coming up. All right, let's get there. Meet me at the top. And here it is. 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds. All right. Now, we really torch the back. We're gonna work the top of the legs now, our quads. So no weight for this one. This one is called up and over. So we're gonna have a seat. Legs are gonna be together. We're gonna take one leg up and over, meet the other leg, and so on. Whoo, 40 seconds. Here we go. Up, lift it up, and over, nice and slow. Other leg meets, up. This is one of the best ways that I have found to work the quads and work into the hip flexors here without any equipment. And you can feel it right out of the gate. especially if you got your ankle weights on. Up and over. Whew. Good. Try to keep good posture here with your upper body, so we don't want to be rounding here. Closing up. Sit up nice and tall. Squeezing belly button in towards your spine. And that was it. Oh, breathe. 40 seconds, we go again. Same thing on this side. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Up and over. Really lift it up. Think about making a nice big arch with your leg as high as you can. Feel those quads contract. Nice and slow. Don't just let the leg drop down. We're keeping that muscle under tension. That's what's growing that muscle. That's what's building and giving you that definition through the top of your leg. Woo, don't forget to breathe. We're almost there. Big up and over. Last one. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to go now working the inner thigh. So we're going to lay it down. With that, you can keep the leg crossed or over. We're going to lift, pull, out, up. Here we go. So we lift, pull, down, and up. Keep that foot flexed, really tuck in, extend nice and long, lower down, don't touch the ground, lift up high. When you are extending out, think about pushing a wall away from you. Again, that's gonna help you make that mind-muscle connection a little bit more, and we're deeper into those muscles. You're really pushing, extending, tightening through those muscles. Almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Other side, same thing. And then we'll switch it back over for our 2 sets. So lift, pull, extend, lift. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift. Push that wall away. Foot is flexed. Don't let your foot touch the ground. Don't let your leg touch the ground unless you got to take a little break. Get right back into it. Another thing, let's talk about this. Let's talk about stretching, because AKA the dessert, stretching, this is the main course, then we've got the dessert. Stretching can be so helpful if you find that your knees tend to bother you from certain exercises, especially when we are stretching through the IT band, through the glutes, through the hips, and the quads. Last 3, 2, and 1. That can be so beneficial, because if those muscles are tight around your knee, they're gonna pull on that kneecap or in the muscles around your knee and cause that discomfort. So I've got a stretch for you. I'm gonna pop it up at the end. Here we go. Other side, lift, pull, out, and down. So if you can focus on trying to add stretching a few times throughout the week, that will be super helpful. Tight muscles can also cause your back to feel tight and stiff. So there are so many benefits to a good old stretch. I love stretching. Whew. And I know when I don't do it. It's one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I am feeling a little achy today. Whew, almost there. Here it is, lift, squeeze. Here's 3, 2, 1. Whew, other side. Last time on this side, then we are on to round 4, and that is the finale round for this workout. Foot flex, lift it, squeeze, extend. Pull, push that wall away. And if you are looking for another knee-friendly workout, I have another leg day that is focused on, well, it doesn't have squats or lunges. So if you just type in my name, and it's called Happy Knees. So if you type in Happy Knees, Kaylee Cohen, you should find it. So if you want to mix it up a little bit, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 30 seconds. Keep the ankle weights on. We're gonna go into a glute bridge calf raise. So we're just gonna hold ourselves up in glute bridge while we're lifting up onto the toes and lowering. Then we're gonna combine that with a side lying forward leg lift to really work the outer thigh and the glutes a little bit more. So taking it down into that glute bridge, no weight for this one. Well, unless you wanna add a weight, I'm gonna keep it body weight for myself. Walk the feet in a little bit closer to your bum for this one so we can get up on those toes and down. We got 40 seconds, so lift the glutes, and here we go. Lift up on the toes, hold calf raise, down. Lift and squeeze, hold it. Keep those hips high. Squeeze. Woo. Drive those heels up. Make sure you're getting a little hold at the top. Woo. Almost there. Let's hold it up for the last 3 together. So down, right up. Now hold it for 3, 2, 1. Down. Bring the bum down. Side lying. We're gonna take that leg out front and we're gonna lift. So here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it. This angle puts a little bit more emphasis here on the bum, but still working through that outer thigh and the quad a little bit as well. Now you can keep that bottom leg straight. I've got mine bent just a bit, but whatever feels comfortable. Woo! Lift and squeeze. Foot is flexed, almost there. Woo, last one, here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Wait, we only did the glute. Okay, we're gonna finish out with glute bridge calf raises. I just realized, I was like, wait a second, we only did that once. Well, grand finale, here it is. Other side forward, and let's lift. Keep that foot flexed, squeeze. Oh, this one is so tough. Just a slight angle change here in this hip puts that work. Ooh, really deep into that glute, outer thigh here. So we're gonna switch to the other side. Here it is, lift it up, 3, 2, 1. Other side. One more set of those and then we'll go back to our glute bridge calf raise. Now, if you find that that is really getting intense, simply do a side leg lift, but try to keep it out front if you can. And here we go. Exhale with the lift. Whew. Almost there. Last one, 3, 2, 1. Switch it over, other side, getting into position. Just about 10 and we go. Taking that leg forward. Again, same option. If you just want to do a lateral lift, you can do that. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift. Woo. Oh my. Make sure you're really getting that squeeze. Keep that foot flexed. Under 1 minute of work to go. We've got just about 50 seconds, 10 seconds here, and then our glute bridge calf raises. And of course, challenge time. Here it is, last 3, hold it, 2, 1. Rolling it back. All right, here we go. Glute bridge calf raise. So remember, Walk those heels in, get the bum up. Get up on your shoulder blades, and here we go. Lift it, hold it, and down. So let's talk challenge. We are talking abs challenge today. You're gonna see that come up on screen. You'll also see a stretch for that lower body, but I'll challenge you to take the abs and then finish out with the stretch. You can always type in my name and stretch too, and you'll have quite a few options come up, but the hip mobility one is gonna be a really good one after this workout. Get up on those toes. Make sure you're holding that stretch. Squeeze. Whew, almost there. Here we go. 3, hold it. 2, and 1. Bring it down. Tuck it in here. And go grab that challenge. Quick ab challenge. Feeling so good with the legs and the abs. I'm so glad you joined me today. Don't forget, make sure you're adding a stretch at least a few times a week. You will feel so good when you do that. Thanks for being here. I am so glad we can get strong together. I love ya.